forward to the next clan. This time we'll be playing Tethys Titanbane. Still doing the Herzal's challenge, so we're trying to win streak to 10 on Covenant 25, so Herzal's Cup, with playing every champion once. If we lose a run, we start at the very beginning again. Okay, we have the traditional allied, Hellhound as our ally clan. Yeah, Tethys doesn't take spike challenges very well. That is definitely true, RS Jackson. Energy Siphon, Hornbreak, Titan's Tooth. It's interesting. Not sure what to make of this just yet. We have Daedalus with damage shield, Arcos with Incant and Daze. Not happy seeing the Incant Darkshard. And we have Spell Consume Seraph. Collection of Tales and Forever Flame. Forever Flame opens up expensive units, much more. That means obviously things like Demon Friend or Alpha Friend, but also some totems like Sap Totem or Frostbite Totem are much more useful with the Forever Flame. Collection of Tales is great. Love that card, but we have no Rage in the deck yet. Forever Flame also helps just in general with setting up, because suddenly your Train Stewards don't cost energy, most of your other units won't cost energy either. I do like Conduit here. It does help with torches, Hornbreaks, Frozen Lances. It makes Incant so much easier, but the first fight is gonna be quite tough with that. Spell Weakness will be a lot better for the first fight. We currently have no big spells, but there are quite a few at common, so we can expect to pick some up. We already have the energy siphons, but I think we go Conduit anyways. Conduit is also a good strategy for a spell weakness deck. We'll have to see. Also, I'm not so confident in playing a spell weakness heavy deck on Covenant 25. I think that strategy is better suited for Covenant 1 high scores than Covenant 25 consistency. I just took a spike trial again, right? Well, I'm not worried in this instance. We should be fine. The only spike unit I am ever gonna hit is this Forge Disciple. And that's only 3 damage. Tethys has 5 health. Hornbreak is our hardest hitting spell. No, it's Frozen Lance. Maybe we don't even have to hit that guy. We don't. At least not with Tethys. Or with anyone, really. I need to kill this Disciple Foot Soldier, but that's also not a problem. Because we have torches. Now this guy on the other hand, I mean all our units are on full health. We couldn't have had a much better setup for chains. It was pretty much not possible. And we still took 15 damage to him. And the trial has absolutely nothing to do with that. That's just how it works sometimes with early Tethys. Well, we could have had the Titan's Tooth. The Titan's Tooth was the one card that could have killed that boss. In my past experiences, Helical Crystallis was oftentimes the better card than Crypt Builder, but that changed as soon as Crypt Builder became attuned, I think. Attuned on the Crypt Builder makes a big difference. Mollusk Mage here wouldn't even be bad. Makes our base spells quite a bit stronger. I'm not worried, I'll be fine. Famous last words from Sao. I guess, yeah, that could eventually happen, but Went, Hidden Passage, Hornbreak. I don't mind a Went, but do we really need it with that much targeted backline removal? I don't think so. Let's take the Hidden Passage. That's gonna be quite useful. We can use it to overstack totems, for example. Kinda want the unit right now. We now have the Crypt Builder though. If we just permafrost it, we win the next fight. And I really want to go to the Merchant of Steel here. I think we skip this unit. We can hold over the Titan's Tooth. That should be quite good. Even holdover on Hidden Passage could probably win us the next fight. How about holdover on Crypt Builder? I think we need the spell damage on Crypt Builder. That has to happen. The question is holdover. Do we want it and where? Holding over the Crypt Builder is definitely strong. But we don't have any discard yet. Still, the problem is Crypt Builder and Titan's Tooth are the only two cards in our deck we can use to finish off the boss. I think it goes on Titan's Tooth together with a cost reduction. That just helps us clear waves. I'm not gonna reroll here, I wanna save some money. Mark of Invasion. We have a lot of damage spells, that should be doable. We can remove most of them before they even act. Like all of them here on the top floor. There's Titan's Tooth, that would be quite good here. It does have holdover, so no reason really to save it. Do want these guys removed, and you need some spell weakness, otherwise we are not gonna kill you. Are we gonna kill you? This is 12, 17, plus 15 is 32. We are not. So I better don't play too many spells. We need at least the Titan's Tooth to get this guy down to lower health. Wait, no, we are gonna kill him. What did I miscalculate? That's good damage. Send one of you up. So we can keep this guy frostbitten for that much longer. Uh-oh. Oh no. We will still survive, but that's a lot of damage to take. Ice Storm. Offering token. Yeah, I need that. Imps? Welder Helper is tempting. Impish Scholar. Impish Scholar will eventually be useful, and usually when it's good, it's very good. It's not great now, but it will be. Let's look at the merchant. We have quick, rage, and health. God of the Unnamed? I guess. That's not a great sign. We lack scaling. We don't have any scaling right now. We can copy 5 times. But we can copy the Titan's Tooth once. And that's good. Train needs some revision. All the pipes are leaking. Uh-oh. They indeed are. More base health for you. Incant gain armor is good as well. I am worried about this upcoming Daedalus fight. Five Titans Tooth? No. No. Not with holdover. If anything, if there was anything we would do cube 5 times, it would be the Crypt Builder. Still said I'm on the top floor. Maybe though that was wrong, but we'll see. I am a bit worried about this wave. But we have 20 damage on the floor and probably decent number of spells we can use. Should try to overstack the top floor whenever I have the chance to. Okay, this hits Daedalus. That's great. It also kills off the bomb. 5 dupe on an offering totem in an incant deck. Yes, that can work out quite well. Especially if you have some thing like an offering totem or deep offering. So many cards with offering in their name. Just cast everything on the top floor for incants. Five, 5, 10. We need all the hits to kill this guy. It doesn't matter who I play that on. I should probably play it on this guy then. That is not quite enough yet, but this will be. And we can throw out another one of these on the bottom floor. With 27 Frostbite, I am pretty confident we can beat the Daedalus. I don't want to take that damage. I think we have enough frostbite and armor to win this. Impolate. Not quite good enough. It's Ice Empire here. Titan Sentry. Is there another? There's a Hellhound banner. We need more frontline damage right now. None of these really offer us frontline damage at all. I guess we have to get it through spells then. A Branded Warrior does offer some frontline damage, I guess. Especially if we can upgrade that somewhere. Should probably be draw, right? We have the cost reductions from the Forever Flame and Tethys. Do we need spell upgrades now? No, I think a relic will serve us pretty well. Also, the unit could be useful. Another chance of picking up a Branded Warrior, and I decline. Rules of Containment. Well, it's gotta be Railhammer. I would like to include Spell Weakness, but the second cost reduction is pretty interesting. I think that's more useful to us. Spell Shield 2, that's actually scary. That's really scary. How do we deal with Clipped Reflectors with Spell Shield 2? Titan's Teeth, Frostbite. That will mean we have to set up pretty low. And have to draw into our first Titan's Tooth pretty early. I think it's okay. Hi Vazoom, welcome. Removing their damage shield, spell shield, also gives them armor. But that allows us to Titans Gratitude them, perhaps. This is not good. And we have the Ice Empire in this hand. So the only out for that kill is Crypt Builder. You can see how worried I am by me if you look at me ignoring the Collector. It's not usually something I would do. That takes care of that. Do we have another Homebreak in the deck? I don't think so. Nope. This guy will take another 20 on this floor. Maybe we can kill them. Five damage off? Yeah, Double Torch won't do it then. How much? I think we have to play one Titan's Tooth here. That's non-negotiable. Here we have 29, so this guy will go to the pyre with 56 HP. That's another 15. That means he will only hit our pyre once. But then what? Well, these guys, this guy will just die to a single hard-hitting spell, which we do have some in the deck. Didn't draw any though. Well, this guy hits us. He'll take 14 now, then 8, then 7. That's 29. 49. Yeah, 29 damage in total. Yeah, so he will hit us a third time. That's 15 damage. We could Titan's Tooth to prevent that, but I really need a Titan's Tooth on the bottom floor. And we need to get the damage shield off. I mean, 15 damage is acceptable, as long as we kill the boss here. Which luckily is not a problem. What's my favorite deck to play? I'm always a sucker for imps. I do like Reform as well. Harness the Titan. It's not a bad card. Is it a good card? Might be a good card. Preserve is more in line with what we need right now. Can Enflame be our damage scaling? Nope. Not really important work. Is that something we're interested in? If that imp of ours would be endless, maybe. We are bleeding a lot here. Give me these pyre remains. Another holdover. That's not really what I want. Although holdover Ice and Pyre is really good. Double stack. Let's build let's build a spell weakness deck after all. We got the pieces we need for that. Bone Dog. That's some reasonable healing. And we have a preserve in the deck. I like it. That's quite a lot of safety we're getting from that. As soon as we... Crystal Cloak should be easy. We don't really care about stealth that much. The extra armor, not a big deal either. But the extra armor does mean we have to kill this guy somehow. Good hand. Killing this guy on this floor is useful. Send him so he doesn't buff the overcharge tank. Torch for the armor. Pew! We do need to weaken this guy. Might as well play that on the top floor. Everything here dies, that's nice. This floor is a bit of an issue. As is this one. Well... Don't really have a good use for that imp, or space, or anything. Actually kills the backliner. It's nice. Probably won't matter, but just might. This top floor wave might be a problem. Let's freeze our bone dog. How much damage can I really take to this guy? Well, I'm pretty healthy still. And I mean, it's not like we have no damage against them. We need the frostbite on the bottom floor though. That was totally acceptable amounts of damage. Let's hold these over because they are important. And the bone dog will heal me almost back to full health. No, I mean almost back to the health we started the fight with. Ice Storm Crystalline Seeds Preserve. I need another large hit. Can Ice Storm provide that for us? Yes. Can't take another Impish Scholar. No, I could take it, but we need something we consume. Maybe we just put consume on a spell, on a damage spell. Oh no, home break probably. Lightstone casing is good. Consume remove. Oh, we have a frozen lance with consume. We can bring that back, but that's not that exciting. Anyways. Magic power on Ice Storm is important. Cost reductions are not really a big thing. Actually, I like having one of these Titan's Tooth be playable on other floors. I want some damage on Hornbreak. The final cost reduction doesn't really matter. I'll just put Permafrost on Bone Dog now. Let's say that opens up the preserve for other things. There are quite a few situations where I could see freezing a card being very useful to us. Binding Dark Shard on this floor. I need to set up on the top floor. Even though there's a high chance that we will face the evil Dark Shard. there next turn. The incant one. Nope, the incant is on the bottom. So next turn will be incant Dark Shard 3. That's good. I like the idea of holding this holding this Hornbreak in hand. I want to hit the Arcus with that anyway, so might as well hit Arcus with that as well. And then we need to prepare against the Clipped Reflector. What am I saying? The Clipped Reflector dies to a single cast of Ice Empire. Incant Dark Shard not on our floor. Again, very nice. If we cast everything on not this floor, we can cast the final spell on this floor, which should probably be Titan's Tooth. Or maybe Energy Siphon. I'm actually okay with increasing the cost of that Hornbreak. We can still play for free on the top floor. Is the main reason why I'm okay with it. We have Bone Dog now. That is great, because that means we have a lot of time to heal up in this fight. There it is. We have to play Ice Empire on the top floor. So we have to get rid of at least the 2 Titan's Tooth on other floors. And this floor is much harder to deal with than this one. Much harder. This is another consume spell, so the cost increase doesn't really matter. I'm gonna make my Hornbreak unplayable. And I don't care. These upcoming floors are very much not a problem. Just get rid of it now. Oh yeah, that has consume also. Shouldn't have brought that back. Should have played that first, but doesn't really matter. We could have played one more torch for some extra armor. This guy already dies. Might as well freeze that. Not that it matters at all. I just wanted the trigger. There we go. Healed up quite considerably. So, our main boss damage does come from Frostbite. And that's fine. Or we might need a bit more than that for Seraph. Maybe a Spike of the Stygian? That's gonna be hard to make huge. But we can permafrost it, and it will give us at least... We can expect to cost reduce it at least once. Or twice. Like, cost reducing it twice is realistic. That will give us 5 sap and 25 frostbite on the boss. That's pretty significant, honestly. I am not that worried about other enemies as long as we can keep as long as we can keep upgrading our spells and stuff. Bone Dog hard carry. Yeah, it's definitely helping. Can't deny that. It's time to upgrade a train steward. We don't have spell upgrades this floor, so it's not like we can do much useful here. Much useful stuff. Okay, we have our win against Seraph. Our win will come from... Incant, gain armor 6. Gain armor 6 on Incant. That's a nice small upgrade. Bone Dog emoji next? Yeah, why not? As soon as I have enough subscribers to actually gain more emote slots, I will happily add a Bone Dog emote. And this gives us more scaling damage against bosses. We don't need the third cost reduction, and the frostbite is really good. I honestly don't know right now. I would need to look that up. The train stewards are not an issue in this deck. We don't need to purge them. Mostly because we do have the Forever Flame. Heaven's Seal. I think we can do this. I don't think there are double Gilded Wing waves in this fight, so I think we're okay with this challenge. There are these waves though. Well, they are annoying. I need to play one spell here. I don't have my... 55. I don't have my Ice Empire yet. So we are still lacking damage on the top floor. It's 160, that's enough. This guy we can deal with, but the Gilded Wing... who do I play this on? Well, the Steel Wings will get one shot, so... there's one reason to play it on the Steel Wings, and it's Homebreak. We need as much Frostbite on this guy as possible, because he'll heal to full afterwards. Should have used the Ascent. Maybe not. We still haven't found the Ice Empire, huh? Well, I guess we take 50 to the Gilded Wing. No, we have Frostbite on them. We take significantly less than 50. Should have played the Ascent. We took 30. 30 is okay. 30 is no big deal. This wave is pretty scary as well. This wave is no big deal. We have so much armor. Might as well start applying some more frostbite to those enemies. And we have a huge spike ready for the boss. Because it's apps, we don't have to play it now, we can just wait until the boss is on the top floor. And it also means that we just want to save our energy. And then 50 frostbite, 10 sap. That's good. Heaven Seal is your least favorite trial, even worse than spikes. It's very easy to mess up. Ooh. Glacial Seal. Yes. Battering Ram is a giant nuke. I like the idea of that. And we need the spell upgrades now. Much worse than spikes, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Temperate Talisman. It's good with the attuned spells. And it's good with Ice Storm. It's good with Hornbreak. Not really. I don't need Token of a Traitor. It's too insignificant. Cuddlebeard is also quite good here. We don't want consume removal, I don't think. The one cost reduction on Battering Ram is good. And then I think we reroll Permafrost. We don't really need that. Not that much. Let's upgrade the spike by 1. Just in case. We still have removals here, which we should buy. The torches are now actually capable of killing a backliner. So the Frozen Lances leave our deck. And I think with the final amount of money we have, we buy another removal on a Frozen Lance. There we go. I think this deck can take on Seraph the Diligent quite well. The problem with these purifiers... these purifiers are still a somewhat of a problem. Not really one we can't solve. Alright, we are dazed. Doesn't matter. I'd rather take the 3 damage than take multiple scorches. But I probably could have maneuvered it in a way that we wouldn't have to take either. We should start with Hornbreak, I think. If I am gonna play that Hornbreak at all. Let's start with the torch. And we play the offering token, discard the dead weight. Because I do want to play out the self-mutilation and then... Really? I'm gonna save this Hornbreak now. We will have time to play another freeze. Nope. No, that's the first card. Unless we want to bring it back with Impish Scholars, but we can't reliably do that. That does kill the Purifier, that's great. Just wanna stretch out the deck a bit, so we have more cards we can safely consume without it causing any issues. I'll keep some energy. Frozen Lines as our first spell means we don't have to consume anything that wouldn't already consume. And I think we throw the Titan's Tooth onto Seraph. Seraph being on the top floor is nice. I mean, it's a good chunk of damage. Can't really play that Drain's Yard right now because we don't have the Ascend. We are drawing through our deck very slowly. And here I have to make my first hard choice of what to consume. I feel like it has to be the Titan's Tooth. We don't need more Frostbite necessarily, but we need a way to deal with all these Gilded Wings. This is easy. That kills the Gilded Wing. Backliner is already dead. Just deal as much damage to the Gilded Wing as possible. We will take one hit, two even. Okay, but that's fine. We have more Pyre health than we need. Here we can easily consume a Torch. Torch Hornbreak to take that one out. Definitely play the self-mutilation. Titan's Tooth on the top floor is crucial. This is painful, but we do have the health. And we are ready to deal with Seraph. We don't need this card anymore. But we might need this card next turn. That's a good damage number, must say. I mean, I have to use it anyways. And we keep the energy for a giant spike. That should win this fight. pretty easily. Well, I'm taking 2 damage that I didn't necessarily have to, but that doesn't matter. Here we go. Could have been much, much worse. Yeah, that's another win in our books, this time with Tethys, Titanbane. So this is... Bye, Chris! Thank you for hanging out, have a good time. Highest win streak at 25 is currently 9 on the main branch and 10 on the beta branch. I think it's 10 on the beta branch, but I'm not sure. When Friends and Foes was introduced, I had a very high win streak with the exiled champions. Yeah, this deck had a rough start, but eventually these holdover Titan's Teeth and then the Ice Empire and just the giant nukes for the frontliner and the constant frostbite for bosses and backliners was all we needed. Some defense on Guard of the Unnamed, so the frostbite could actually run its course. Was a good deck. Bit slow to get going. But we didn't find any great offensive incant unit, so that's kind of what I expected.